Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a quick look at a brand new 2023 Salem Villa 42 View. This is one of the hottest selling RVs on the market right now. This is a destination trailer. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV, and then at the end we'll close it up, show you what it looks like closed as well. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are up inside the brand new 2023 Salem Grand Villa 42 View destination trailer. This again is one of the hottest RVs on the market right now this spring. So we're going to take a few minutes and run you through the inside and outside and kind of show you what this thing's all about here. So we're going to actually start up in the front section, then we'll kind of work our way to the back. So here we have a pretty cool set of metal stairs, basically kind of spiral up to a loft area up here. There's TV hookups on the wall and pre-prepping for the King Wi-Fi Connect over there. There's roughly room for 3 kids. Maybe adults to sleep up here if they really wanted to. Window on each side, and the windows do open. Ducted AC, you can see one of your 2 Coleman ACs right there. Just kind of looking back here, you can see the little cubbies. There's electric outlet, USB charger port back there. Same thing over here. Electric outlet, USB chargers back there. Another electric outlet here. And then right over here, we have electric outlet and a light switch for the lights. Just kind of get you an idea what it looks like from up top here. Pretty cool little setup. I'm literally setting up on here, not really having to scrunch down at all. But if you sit on the mattresses, you might have to scoot down a little bit if you're an adult or taller kid. Look at these windows. Huge windows. Now these windows do have power roller shades on them. The ones in the bunk and bed area are not power, but the ones down here in this living room area are power. So you can turn them on and off individually and push a button to actually run them up and down. So below the front loft area here that we were just up on, we have a little cabinet space right here. Same thing down here. And behind this door, we step into our master bedroom. You've seen that motion light there kick in. You step down into the master bedroom, as it does have a drop frame on the RV to give us more headroom when we have a loft above our bedroom. But check this thing out. Huge windows. There's currently kind of a cardboard material over the front to protect it for shipping, so you can't see out those windows right now. But you got window on the side of the bed here, that does open. That window in the middle there does open as well. Look at that view all the way around. Hopefully, wherever you're parking this thing, you have a really great view to set this thing up. You do have 4 dresser drawers down here. Electric outlet, and there's also a cable outlet there as well. So you could set you a TV on the dresser there if you wanted to, or run some cables around, however you want to do it to set yourself up a TV in this room. Electric outlet over there below the window. Let's see if there's anything else over here. Nothing else over there. A decent amount of room on the sides of the bed. For your headboard area there, you do have a little end table on the left side. Electric outlet and USB charger ports on the left side. individual reading lights on each side, and one regular light in the middle. Pull down roller shades on all the blinds here in the bedroom, and these are manual shades in this part. There is an electric fireplace right here. I forgot to turn it on because I got the one in the living room actually on. It's one thing I did discover in playing around in here. This fireplace will not work if the outside fireplace is on as well, or the living room fireplace, not outside, but living room. You can see here you do have a little closet area. But inside this closet area is a switch for your fireplace. So you have in the middle where neither work, up where one works, or down where the other works. So you can't use them both at the same time. And then over there you have another little hanging closet area and a couple drawers down here. And these are full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers. Now the bed will raise up, so there is some storage underneath of there. All vinyl floor in the main subfloor here, but there's a little bit of that woven material underneath of the bed on the slide out part. That woven material they use on a lot of pontoon boats and stuff. A lot more durable than carpet. And then you got a little step up to get you back into your main living area. Look at that huge island area here. Do you have little LED lighting around the toe kick area there? Kind of that waterfall countertop. High-rise spring sprayer faucet. There is some storage here. And then over here you have 5 benches. So you got 2 on each side and 1 on the end there to seat 5 people. Kind of looking up at our ceiling area here, we have some AC ducts, hang down pendant lighting. Now this is where you control some of the lights and the blinds and also your power awning for outside. I've turned off the upper blinds. I have on the lower blinds, and this is the up and down switch. So basically you just hit the button and the blinds come down. And you can see those back there doing the same thing. But overall, pretty neat setup. And once you get this thing actually leveled up and set up properly, they'll work a little bit better. I am pretty out of level here at the moment. So the blinds are kind of hanging forward or backwards a little bit instead of straight down. Plenty of room on this side as well. And then when you are ready to take the blinds back up, you just hit the up button and they roll right on up. We'll leave them part of the way down there. A lot of sunlight coming in. Oh, one other thing I was forgetting to mention here. This right here opens up, and they're kind of expecting you to have, you know, maybe a deck or something kind of built here. And this can open up here, and you have this little metal removable tray. But you could stand here and kind of put things out, especially if it's a nice fall day or whatever. Open that right on up. Large L-shaped sofa here. There is the little ottoman in the middle. There is storage in that ottoman. And the L-shaped sofa will actually flip out and make into a bed. You can kind of see that here in the picture popping up. You got to kick the ottoman out of the way. But you could sleep a couple, 2 or 3 people here, depending on the size of the people, right there. Now over here is some storage underneath of the L part of the sofa. And then back in here, this actually opens up. And there's even more storage back there. The sofa, the main part of the sofa sits on the slide, and the slide kind of pushes and pulls it in and out. The L part actually has some roller wheels on it, so it'll kind of roll across here as well. Electric outlet on the side of the steps back there, another one back in behind that sofa area here. And just kind of looking up at our ceiling here in the living room area, we have a 110 volt ceiling fan instead of a 12 volt version. And our second Coleman ducted AC up there. Now sitting here looking at our entertainment area here, we do have electric fireplace here. Basically a fancy electric space heater. You can leave the lights on like I got it now, or you can even turn the heat part on. There is a Furrion sound bar there, and they're currently using an Insignia TV. Now this TV is on a televator, low power motor that basically lowers it down or raises it up. So you can push it out of the way basically if you want to. Looking here on the side of the cabinet down there, there's two electric outlets, the propane leak detector down there, and the light switch for your toe kick lighting. All right, let's stand back up, quit being lazy here. But overall, this thing is super cool. In the kitchen area here, we have pantry area here. This has a motion light in it as well. You can turn that light on or off, or motion mode. You do have quite a bit of drawer space and storage space down here. Furrion oven, and it does have the glass front. And then you have the 3-burner cooktop as well. The window back there does open as well. And you have quite a bit of overhead cabinet space there, along with a big microwave. Currently using an LG microwave. And then over here you have the LG residential refrigerator, and that right there is 110 volt, freezer on bottom, refrigerator on top. Controls here on the side, and we'll go over this when we come back in to close this thing up here in just a minute. At the rear of the RV, this is the second loft. So you have a staircase taking you up this loft area here, right on into a little sleeping area if you want to get up here. There is electric outlet, USB charger ports back here, 6 little cubbies for their toys and clothes and stuff here. There's cable and electric outlet over here. And same thing back there as far as electric outlet and USB charger port. These little bars here, your little railings, those are metal, kind of matching the steps up front as well. But pretty heavy duty for an RV. Now below this bed, a little loft area, I guess you'd say, is the bathroom area. So again, double drop frame. So this back area drops down below the loft. So we're stepping down into our bathroom area here. This is a huge bathroom. So we have a big window overlooking the rear of the RV. Up here is a vent fan. Basically, you just push out on it. Got a little on switch here to exhaust out any moisture and stuff here. And then pull it back in to close it off. Over here, we have the either closet or stackable or combination washer dryer area if you want to do that. So you can put you a washer dryer in here. Shower area here, big step-in shower. And this has a little sit-down seat in there. Multi-head shower system here. Porcelain foot flush toilet. All vinyl floor back here. Very large mirror. Pretty good amount of counter space for a bathroom. And you got a couple, looks like a little pull-out drawer here. A little flip down kind of sponge holder drawer there. Electric box with the breakers and fuses down there. And then we have another little area here for towels and linens. And electric water heater switch right back here to turn on the water heater. Kind of hit it in the back here. But overall, this thing is super cool for a destination trailer here. If you're looking to sleep a large family, be outside, kind of having a whole good time out there, come right on in here at night after a long day having fun. Plenty of bed space, living space. Really, really nice setup here. They did a nice job with this. All right, we're going to head outside here real quick. I want to show you around the outside, and then we're going to come back inside and close this thing up. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are back on the outside of the brand new 2023 Salem Grand Villa 42 view destination trailer here. We're going to start here on the door side, kind of spin our way around. So first things up, this was ordered in the white fiberglass exterior with a lower kind of black metal skirting around the bottom section of it. You have power awning, LED light strip built in, close to the body of the RV, manual override in case of an electronic failure, adjustable arms, even has a support cradle when it's rolled up to support it in the middle. You have many deep tint safety glass windows as you've seen when we were inside. Really lets in a lot of natural light in this thing. This is a kind of unique destination trailer having a double drop frame. So you could see here the lower portion of the frame drops down, giving us more headroom for that loft above the bedroom. This one was ordered with 4 stabilizer jacks, so you got 2 in front and 2 in back. It also has tie strap brackets on there where you could like strap it down, anchor it down. Some people refer to it as hurricane straps down south. Big sliding glass entry door here. There's a large folding handle to help you get in and out if you're using these traditional hover style steps. These hover style steps are rated for 300 pounds. Some people build decks around these things, and that's kind of what they're expecting to do with a destination trailer like that. That's why they actually put that little serving table and stuff up there by the window. They're expecting to have a deck up there kind of level to the bottom of that sliding glass door there. Double axle unit, easy lube hubs, 12-volt drum brakes, so make sure you have a brake controller in your RV if you are in your truck, if you're going to tow this thing around. Again, it's really a destination trailer, not meant to tow around much, but if you're going to do it, make sure you do it safely. You have 2 outdoor speakers here. There is a cable outlet and electric outlet here, so you could do a little TV area. And then you have that little table. That comes off, so you can stow it out of the way when you're not needing it. The rear entry door is a traditional RV entry door. It does have a window in it. Again, another hover style step here. You can kind of see down below here the rear drop frame portion, which allows you to step down into your bathroom area when we were inside there. Traditional flat back rear end here. This one was ordered with the ladder feature, so you could climb up onto the roof. That ladder is rated for 250 pounds. You can see here in a few pictures we're going to pop up here of what's going on up on the roof there. So you got a couple air conditioners, TV antenna, plumbing stack vents, a few different things up here. You do have to get up here from time to time, inspect your seams and your seals and all your stuff. Make sure that nothing's leaking. That's very important on any RV, whether it's destination or portable trailer, whatever. Get up there and inspect it. The cable satellite inlet just below the window here, and then that vent fan we talked about when we were in the bathroom, that's where it's actually popping out and blowing the moisture and stuff out the back of the RV. Both your slide outs are on this side. Now both slides are actually Solaire slide out topper prepped. So if you wanted to, there is an aftermarket slide out topper you can purchase to put on slide outs like this by Solaire. It's a pretty nice feature to add if you're not going to build any type of decking or roofing around it or anything. Down here we have our dump area. So you got gray and black area dumping out here. Also the washer dryer prep, if you do that feature, comes out down here. Hot and cold low point water drains as well. This one was also ordered with an outside utility shower here, and you have black tank flush to flood and rinse out your toilet tank. Detachable power cord right here. And this one is, I think, around 30 or 35 feet long, roughly. It's a pretty long power cord compared to some of the others. Back behind this door is your water heater area. This unit has a 20-gallon water heater. It is an electric residential style water heater. It does not work on propane. There is a drain valve here and winterization bypass valves here. So when you are done using it, for the season, you do want to make sure that you drain it out and winterize it properly. Another drain valve up here in front of the axles, which is for the kitchen sink area, your galley tank. Step back here just so you can kind of see down the whole side of the RV here. Really cool setup. In between the slides here, we have our furnace exhaust out here. You have the portable freshwater tank drain, and you also have your city water inlet. Just down below is your fresh tank drain. Now you're probably going to be parking this thing permanently, so you're probably just hooked up to city water. But if you ever do need portable water, it does have a tank, and you could fill that up and use it as needed. This right here was underneath the bed. You seen that when we were inside. Baggage doors held up by a magnetic holder. Now on the front corner, there are some very important informational stickers here, and I want to pop these up for you real quick. The first one popping up is your main production data sticker. This one has your VIN number, production date, axle size, but most importantly on this sticker, gross vehicle weight. That's the most you can load the RV up to. Axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Do not exceed that number. Next is your cargo carrying capacity sticker, basically telling you how much gear you can load into the RV before you exceed the gross weight on the first sticker. Next is your unloaded vehicle weight sticker here, basically telling you what the RV weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line, and it also has the length on it as well. Last but not least is the tire sticker, basically telling you tire size, but most importantly, tire pressure. Make sure you maintain your tire pressure before you take any trips. Now on the front side, when it's shipped in from the RV factory, it has kind of a cardboard looking type of material over top of it just to kind of help protect it. But you do have windows behind that. You have two 30-pound propane tanks. There is room for a battery back here. Manual jack, heavy-duty safety chains, 2 5/16 hitch ball, 7-way Bargman wiring plug to run all your lights and stuff. But overall, really cool setup. There's also a electric outlet in that front corner just below the window there. All right, we're gonna head back inside. I want to show you what it looks like closed real quick. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are back up inside the brand new 2023 Salem Grand Villa 42 View model here. And again, just wanted to show you this really nice setup. Look at that sunset setting back there. Tons of windows in this thing. All right, we're going to close this thing up. When you are ready to close this thing up, you have to come in here to your control panel for the slide. But we got 110 volt ceiling fan switch here, digital thermostat for your AC and furnace, slide button for in and out, speaker button, ceiling fan button here, I'm sorry, ceiling light button here, another light button, water pump button in case you got to use your portable. Then you got your battery condition, fresh black gray tank meters, and a light switch for a bunch of the lights in here. Also acts as a dimmer switch as well. But when you are ready to roll this thing in, it is very important to make sure your floor is clean. These are hydraulic slides, and what happens first typically is the bedroom will move first. It's the lightest and smallest of the slides. So we're going to set this down in here just to kind of give you an idea what this looks like moving around here. And then we'll let up off the button and show you the living room area here. So we're going to hit the button to bring it in. You can see the slides. This, again, hydraulic system, so it is a little faster than some of the electric systems you see me demo and stuff and show you. But it don't take real long. A few seconds and it's right on in. Now you can see when it is closed up, it comes in right next to the dresser there. Very tight fit there. But I still could come down into the bedroom and get to, parts of my closet, maybe lift up my bed, grab something out from under there, or my upper cabinets up there. And then coming back out here, I'm going to close up the big part of the slide here. And this part right here, when we're bringing this in, this tilts upward a little bit because it has to come in just a hair over top of the main subfloor. And it's going to push everything right on in, close to the island, very close to that island. You see my lights and stuff dimming down here because I don't actually have a battery on it. I'm just plugged into electric at the moment. It is best if you can have a battery on it just to kind of help. It's not 100% necessarily, but it is recommended. Here we do have that L-shaped sofa. You've seen it just kind of roll in here. So when it's in, I could kind of step over the edge of the sofa if I needed to and get back there. But I can also come in the back door, go to the bathroom, go up into the loft area and all that stuff. So I'm not stopping myself from using the RV just because it's closed, but it is obviously a little less inconvenient. And then it just takes a few seconds to hit the button and take it right on back out. Again, thank you a ton for taking the time to watch my RV videos. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you know anybody looking for one of these, or any RV for that matter. The folks at Couches RV Nation will be glad to help them out. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. Will definitely save them a lot of money on a new RV. Thanks again.